light that you can see. I'll take us back to times when lives were similar and times that all seemed easier. Don't be afraid, I'll be the one to guide you through this endless maze. Don't look so sad, your crying eyes won't dry. You gotta drive with both headlights so we can see the world and we'll run away together like you. Like you. Like you. Come close to me, I'll whisper in your ear the things that we could be. I'll drown us in the purple drapes that you were clothed in. We could live like royalty. I'll sing to you like a radio that's held beneath your window. Don't look so sad, your crying eyes won't dry. You've gotta drive with both headlights so we can see the world and we'll run away together like you.
Welcome back, guys. This is Valorant Weekly Showdown. We've been AWOL for a while, and it's been a long time since we did something on YouTube, but we're back nonetheless. And this is going to be a weekly event. This is the first week, and we have 8 teams going head-to-head with each other. And it's going to be a 3-day event. 2 teams today, 4 teams today, 4 teams tomorrow, then semifinals, and then the grand finals, which is going to be a best of 3. And today with me, I have my man, Mr. Infinix, dude. He's here
Thank
after
you.
I think it's been a year, right?
Yeah, I guess
It's
so.
been more
I
than a
think-
year. It's been more than a year.
I might be a bit rusty, but then again, I'll do my best. Let's see
Yes.
what's the meta right now is going on in this scenario right now in our PixelScope entertainment. What we were doing for such a long time. Let's see what
Yes.
the teams can show us and what the games are going to be like.
Yep. And it's been, I want to put this on the record that I haven't played Valorant in about almost 6 months, but I'm going to be casting regardless. So you're going to be leading. But before we dive into the game, I'm going to point out the teams. The first match is between For the Win versus eSports. And this entire event is sponsored by Combat Link. Link is in the description. You can check them out. And without any further ado, the map is ASCENT, by the way. Obviously, the best map to begin with. And let's just go without any further ado. Let's just dive in.
Yeah, let's do ASCENT. ASCENT is a very nice map. Oh, no, ASCENT is a very nice map, but then again, I would prefer Haven because there are 3 bomb sites and then a lot of technical things that you can do in the defense, in the attack. For example, in the recently on the December, the champions are coming. So a lot of teams have prepared a lot of things for Haven, I guess. But then again, ASCENT is also a map pick for many of the teams. For example, Liquid likes to play there, and then Sentinels really love to go on the retakes in their defense. They like to actually leave the bomb B-side and then they try to read the team what they're gonna do and then execute their retakes. So they let the opponent plan, not to get away with many kills. But let's see what our teams today can show us what they have. Let's see.
I mean, I think we have a few new maps that I'm not very familiar with. But I can say that sticking to the OG maps, I'm pretty happy that the first game is starting with ASCENT. because it's pretty simple, but it has like a lot of open areas, especially in the middle. And I like to
Yeah.
see a lot of people getting gunned down in the middle, and I enjoy that. That's why I
Yeah,
love
you see
Ascent.
the fights. You see the fights coming. So if both the teams are feeling aggressive, little gnarly today,
Mm,
they go for the mid picks. They go for the garages. I would like to also add that the two new maps, it's the same basically. Every time a new map comes in, new players
mm,
don't know how to approach it. Pro players are still figuring out what to do with it, how they approach, what agents to pick, what will be the
mm,
best meta, what not. So every time a new map comes along, it's gonna get hated. It's gonna get bombed definitely. Then there will
mm,
be patches. You'll fix the boxes. For example, ICEBOX was one of the map that I hated so much that I used to alter for.
that's
Even if I got the ban, it's
mm,
worth it. It's worth it. I'm not gonna play the map. So
mm,
after they came and redid the map on Icebox, they reduced the yellow boxes on bomb side B. Then now they have also added the steel wall, where wherever you wanted to plant, you would get gunned down. So after those changes, Icebox is one of my best, one of my favorite maps. Can be one of my favorite maps, but I'll say Ascent and Haven are the top two picks for me. If I have to go there, because those are just uh, what to say, home picks for me. If I had
mm,
to,
mm,
or even if I have to strategize, even if I have to bring on the Euro plays or the chamber these days, the better Euro basically. What's he
mm.
calling? People wanted a better Euro. They got it.
Yeah,
It's called
that's true.
chamber.
Okay, so Chamber is the fresh agent that just arrived, right? November
Yeah,
16
he.
was his arrival date, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so if I'm not wrong, you're gonna have to point me out if there are new changes in the maps, specifically the one you
Ascent has
mentioned
not.
in Icebox, because
Yeah,
I
Icebox
have
has
not
been.
played the game in a while. But then again, I want to ask you, what's the new meta right now? The last
The
time I remember,
meta.
the last
Yeah.
time I played the game, it was all about flashes, people
Oh
picking.
my God. I don't want to get away with the flashes meta. The sky, all the birds coming in,
Yes,
all the
yes,
Euro three flashes coming in, and then
yes,
the breaches. You know, right? I got my power
yep.
increased just because of those flashes.
Yes,
I
yes.
played for one
We
month
we
with
had
those
the we
flash
had
meta.
the we had that running joke where we used to bring
Yeah,
out the shades.
glasses. Yeah, and that was also fixed by Riot. Thank you, Riot, for fixing that.
Yes,
We casters don't get blinded too. The players they
yes,
get. We are not pro players. We have not trained our eyes in that way. So thank you, Riot.
indeed. And I want to ask, what's the new meta right now? And
Meta.
agent
There are.
balancing according to the tier list. Like every season, you get a new tier list, right? Or at least
Yeah.
a recurring tier list. So right now, which agent is still at the top, like maintaining any spots at the top, and which agent is at the bottom?
Look, my man, Jet is always gonna dominate
Choose your
in every
agent.
That's true.
sequence because Jet can get away from a fight, can do aggressive picks, can smoke, can dash away, can do everything that a player needs for his aggressive plays to come up on top of the game. So there was one agent, Viper, who went down in the dumps for a very long time. It's been a year, but now she has been dominating the meta throughout. I have not seen any Viper plays on SN though, but you'll see her on Breeze, you'll see her on Icebox. Literally, she is the meta on Icebox. You have to play a Viper. For example, Nats, one of the legendary players right now coming out from Gambit Esports, on
Hmm.
the top of the league, the pro scene, and
Hmm.
he shows how good agent that can be on a player like Nats. Viper is really
Um,
good. So for the meta, it's the usual shenanigans. Then again, Sova, Jet. These two players have been consistent because you cannot undermine his value of getting information. So this game is not about aim. People think that it's a
hmm.
game about aim, but I feel like this is a game about info gathering. And Sova is my
Yep.
man. Is the best. He's the
Yep.
best.
I
If you
think.
know Karam, if you had played Karam, if a good Karam player is here, he will love playing Sova because
Yep.
tuck that.
Yes, I think it's. I think Sova is one of the Sova and Cypher. I would say one of my top picks, because not Sova. Cypher was a top pick for me, but I think Sova and Cypher, these agents have so far, maintained their positions in the tier list. They haven't really gone down too
Scanning
low,
ahead.
haven't really gotten up. But they have maintained like a neutral position throughout, and I think it'll be the same throughout the coming seasons as well. It doesn't really matter. Only the high DPS agent,
Yeah,
With
especially the one you
concealment.
mentioned, Jet.
yeah.
She dominates most of the time because of her added mobility.
Take flight.
How's Ray's doing right now? She used to do
She is only viable
dominate.
on. She's only viable on high matches because of the extra. But then again, here the team.
I think NS is NS
Sorry,
is defending right
my
now.
bad. Yeah, defending and for the win went right to
Silver's
lead,
dead.
but they were denied back and then they leading as they got fined a lot of
Yep.
picks here. They might be able to get the bomb down here.
I am very
One enemy remaining.
taking his kills right now, but gets gunned down by Blur anyway. I think Blur got triple. Was it a triple?
Yeah, he
I
got
kind of
the
missed it. Yep, he got a triple. But yeah, impressive from Fetish as well because he got 2 headshots, one through the Astro smoke, which was kind of impressive. I think
I
he got
should
the
probably
Sova
play
down,
some stars
and
in
then
the
he
astral
managed to take
plane.
out Killjoy as well. So that was pretty impressive. But then again, Blur traded him out, and Blur was indeed the better one. He has 4 kills on him, 1 kill away from getting an ace in the first round itself. So that's pretty impressive starting round. I'm hoping this game to be as exciting as it should be.
similar way for the win. Again going for the initiation. They're trying to fake it or something.
Spike down B.
What happens?
This is a new knife. I think I missed the release of this one, the butterfly.
Yeah.
Ever since, I wanted to buy that, but my wallet didn't agree on it.
Yeah, it happens. So, they will feel a bit aggressive. Yeah, and they should manage to. They will retreat back. They will again try the same thing.
Last player standing. Spike down mid.
Eye patch. Yep, eye patch. I think Blur did a lot of damage. Didn't confirm his skills, but then eye patch was there to take the, confirm those skills right there, and that's it for the win. Is now suffering with just Fetish alive, 1v3, and Fetish is indeed very low. No armor, just 26 HP, and that's barely alive there. He's hanging on. Let's see if he can pull it off.
See, Jet, he is a Jet. Then again, low HP, but on a eco round.
30
he just
seconds
managed to
left.
Pick up the Spectre. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah.
Even if he manages to pick up the bomb, which is heavily guarded with a lot of people, Sova and Killjoy, it's gonna be tough. But if he manages to put down the bomb onto the spike, and then put the spike down, he'll get threats. Or if one guy, but it doesn't seem that way.
I think the moment I saw the alarm bot, I kind of
Killed
knew
it.
because
And
the alarm bot does
We
it does
definitely
gives you some sort of added disadvantage, right? Where you are
Yeah,
vulnerable.
vulnerable. You are basically vulnerable, and the whatever the damage percentage is on, for example, if you're hitting somebody 49, he'll hit him double. That's it.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of vulnerability added to that. So that and the biggest thing about the alarm
But
bot
it's
is
for a
it
very
gives
short
away the
time.
position.
Yeah, for it's actually combined with the nano swarm, and it gets a lot of the usual shock dart shenanigans from NS. Let's see, it's the gun round. This is the most important round here. Some of them have Spectres on the FTW team. Let's see what NS comes up with here, because this is going to be a very crucial round on the defense. So trying.
Bugsy getting slightly aggressive, wants to take down Rush, but Rush gets the first kill on the Bugsy, and now we have a 5v4 scenario. I think Astra lost a little tiny bit of HP, but she's good, no armor left. But she's good.
Concealment.
Yeah, 81 health. It's good. Astra needs her utilities for his team. He needs to survive. That's all. That will be enough. The 4 members remaining on the team will do the damage. NS needs to show some fight, need to show some teeth into this game. They are on their buy round now. They are on their better guns. People here have NS here. Sorry.
Swarm grenade out. Swarm grenade out.
Better guns to go about it. So they need to pull something.
Blocking sight.
A lot of utility
30 seconds
used
left.
up by Jet there, and she did it nicely. Fetish managed to bait out all of that Killjoy utility to the one bot, all of those nanostorm nades, everything. And that was a beautiful one. Fetish got the one.
Last
on the
player
Blur.
standing.
Eye patch gets Ashish. The demon takes a trade, takes away Specs. It's
10
a 4v1
seconds left.
right now. Killjoy
Spike
gets
planted.
one. Let's see if Eye patch can manage a few more.
It's a 1v3. The bomb is down. I think this is the first time the bomb is down. for I think we are making the team was winning and yes, I'm sorry, my bad. FTW needs to fight and they're doing it.
Yep.
And they have done it actually.
I think they might just wrap it up for the first round for themselves because right now the disadvantage is on NS. Although she has 70 HP on her, she has to take on 3 people. The timer is not on her side. Plus, she's quite low on HP. So
yeah, she's just waiting around for the execute because
Team H.
Okay, and get taken out. It's a good one that they took it down and they need the guns. 3 guns they have, they can drop from their friends. Oh
Yeah.
no. Okay.
Okay, so apparently, right now, yeah. So I'm pretty sure if Astra would have managed to keep her,
Gun.
gun, it would have been beneficial. But then again, she managed to somehow lose it. So right now, that's gonna cost her. But that's okay.
So and you can see with the attacking.
Get out of my way!
Yeah, but then again, it's a good thing about Jet. You see how good a Jet can be. 1 man down, 1 gun down. She has blades from up.
That's true.
This damn character is broken. And Riot do something, and you cannot do anything about it.
Bugsy getting a bit aggressive, pushing
Yeah, he has
on
to.
those stairs. Let's see if he can get up. But there's a double coming in from iPad Spec with a third. She gets the trade, but that's a heavy loss. That's a heavy loss.
Okay, it was a clean sweep by the team
Yep.
NS here.
Yep. And the way they execute, I thought Bugsy was the one who's gonna open up with the kills, but apparently it was instead iPatch with doubles, and that transitioned so beautifully. 2, 1, and the next 2 immediately after.
Yeah, that's the thing with the killjoys. You need to sit down calmly, know where they're gonna come, get the information, get the footsteps, and I believe iPatch got 2 of them through the smoke. I guess I believe that's the thing because she was sitting down onto the tree, overlooking the entry point in A. I think she got it through the smokes, and that is pretty mighty damn.
That's
impressive.
that's even more impressive because catching somebody through smoke is like it's always better.
It's always a Alt F9 moment. You can record it on your NVIDIA recording, whatever
Yeah,
your keybind is. And it seems like it's the anti-eco is running very nicely for NS because they knew they would be on sheriffs and you just mowed it down by going aggressive. It's a nice anti-eco by NS, and I believe it will be a 4-1.
Yep. Okay, so apparently Astra has managed to pick up a Vandal, but she's dead, and Jet is the only one remaining. And let's see if she can, but she gets tagged. She just has a sheriff. Now that aim, she does manage to get Chopper off the map, but Specs was right there to take the trade. Nicely done. NS doing good so far in the first half.
Yeah, for the win, got 3 kills on their eco, which they want to, because on eco you don't think about winning. Winning is just a cherry on top, but they're taking out down 3 guys, 3 guns out of their hand, plus armors, a nice eco damage, but then again they have the 4 rounds, so they will full buy up. So it will be very interesting to see what For the Win can do right now, because they are on their buys again, and they need to win this with keeping a lot of people alive because they are running low on creds.
I want to know your thoughts on this skin. That was a collaboration between Valorant team and Zed. What are your thoughts on that music?
I think Riot is getting running out of ideas, basically. It looks like a Minima skin with color added on.
That's true. That's kind of true. I'll give you that. That's true. That's a very
but
good description.
And she'll be removed down here. Yeah. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I think the way you described it is pretty accurate. I get it, but then again, Riot reaching out to this whole
doing thing for the community. They're trying a lot of things. They're bringing in other people together, non-gamers, gamers, musicians, everybody. That as a community thing, it's a good thing. But
inclusion
as a gamer,
of people,
as
in
a
the
buyer,
community,
as a holder of skins, I don't want that.
Yeah.
That's my perspective. But then again, for the charity, I heard that Zed did a lot of charity with that. With all the funding that will be coming around, 25% will be given to some kind of charity that he runs, I believe. So that's a good thing. And here they managed to find a breakthrough on the bomb side B for the win. Have a lot of player, 5 player for them, and it's a very nice
What
thing
I-
to look at.
Last player
And
standing.
they will get the bomb planted
Spike planted.
on
I didn't
time,
understand.
and it
I
was
didn't
a flawless-
understand why Sova decided to stand on the detonated swarm grenade even after it had detonated. For some reason, he just stood there. And I saw him stand there for a good 3 seconds before he died without moving, trying. There was no effort to move out of it. So
was there any
I-
suck?
that-
I think I missed that part. I think he was shooting at something. He was engaged in a fight or somewhere. He was getting mowed down or something. Maybe
perhaps.
that's the reason.
Time for a
Yeah,
field
perhaps.
test.
Seems
But
like
Astro managed to get away. I mean, Spec did manage to get away from the Killjoy ultimate as well. So, from the lockdown. Isn't that what it's called?
The lockdown. Which one? From the Killjoy, right?
Yep, the Killjoy ultimate.
Yeah,
It's called a lockdown,
It's lockdown, yeah. He's one of the most powerful ultimates on the game.
There's the ultimate. Will he manage to get a confirmed kill? He will. Ashish gets Spec off the map. So that's good considering Astra is now taken away from the defense, which means no more, entry
Smokes.
denying smokes,
Yeah.
obviously. And there's the tag on Breach as well, so they know where Breach is.
But look at
stationed, so that's
Bugsy.
good
Look at
information.
Bugsy, where he's coming from. Just look at him, just being a little sly guy.
Yep.
They need to be very careful about this. But then again, they managed to take down 2 players inside the side. The bomb will get planted. Bugsy has to do a lot of things now. He has to get a move on and
Yep.
get. But he misses
That's-
all of his knives. But managed
Yep.
to kill the guy. That's a
But
nice
he
thing.
lost a lot of HP on it. I don't think that's going to help, but it does somehow because he's a
Blinded,
jet. I don't know
man.
what he did, but he just pulled it off.
Last
He somehow
player
got the jump on Breach, but then again, Eye Patch has taken Ruck down and Chaba gets.
Oh.
So, but that's it. Once again, NS coming out on top. NS doing super good on the first half, but let's see if they can keep this up on the second half. That's kind of what worries me because what I've learned so far in after watching so many games and not just restricted to Valorant, is even if you do good in the first half, when the switch happens, you have to do the same. If you can't do that, if you can't keep it up, there's no point.
Should I play
It's all
some
about the
Sky?
momentum, man. It's
Exactly.
the thing. It's a team moment. A 5v5. There are 10 players inside this server right now, and everybody is going through different emotions. Everybody is doing their own thing. Everybody has the different stakes in stuff.
That's true.
So a lot of emotions, lot of brains going in. So momentums and your emotions, how you're able to cope up with the competitive nature. It's eSports, right? Sports. At the end of the day, it's sports. So
Yep.
it's a lot of nerve that you need, called ice veins or something like that. Because, for example, I'm a very big fan of Nats right now after watching him play. I actually hated Gambit because they kicked out Liquid from the tournament. I hated them, but they managed to awe me, and I'm just in love with the team now. But then again, if Liquid versus Gambit comes around, my man, I have to support Liquid, man, because them one taps and scream. He's the guy. He's the guy.
That's true. I agree. I just want to shout out. Is that how you spell it? I'm sorry, guys, if I spelled your name wrong. Rame Gaming. Srinivas Kulkarni. Who else? For the Win Gaming. Nishid Illustrator. Not Illustrator. Illustrator. I don't know why that made me laugh, kind of. But welcome to the stream, my man. I hope you guys are enjoying it. We have more games coming up tomorrow, so stay tuned. Make sure you come in every day, and we'll try and keep you entertained as much as
Spike
possible.
down mid.
A lot of chaos going on in the market and pizza area. For the Win needs this win because they managed to lose one on the force buy, and it's all down to Kratiko
Breach.
here, and he's on full health. He has the aftershock.
10 seconds left.
Will be
Does he
replenished
have the bomb
again,
there?
and he has the
He
bomb.
has the
He's
spike, yeah.
plant. He has the time, but he needs to deal with 3 players coming in from raining hell from above.
Yep.
If he
They're
can
trying to
manage
get him
pull it off.
through that, and that's just Jed dashing away. Nice. The fact that, but there's the first kill. They know where he is.
He needs to
gets-
do it carefully, but then again, the crossfire was set. They knew exactly where he was, and they
Very
just needed
well
to
said.
swing together, and that's what they did.
Yep.
Nice one from NS, but then again, for the win, I hope you can manage to awe me in the upcoming round.
Yeah,
But-
I mean the second half is still left, so Okay, so NS is calling a timeout. So I wonder why, but
Because
that's okay.
1 second, peeps. I gotta visit the
I
Astro
think
to
it's
play some
FTW or
stars.
NS. Can somebody confirm which? Yeah, it's NS patch. I think he might be having some trouble glitch. Yeah, he said that
Mm-hmm.
it's a glitch on his part. But
Checking the
what I've
situation.
seen for the win is trying the best. It's just one or two initial kills, the first bloods that are not coming through to them, because I have seen Sova trying to go peek into the pizza area, the market area, and he just got mowed down by the Astra there, and it was pinpoint. And as soon as Astra got the kill, the breach immediately rotated. They knew that it's gonna be a hit on to B, or maybe they will be stacking up on mid there. So Astra needed the support, so he just immediately fall back and then gave his team the support. And there was a great mow down, a great fight
Mm.
showdown there onto the pizza area, and
Mm.
then only one guy left for team FTW, and it was the breach. And 3v1, he managed to take down Killjoy, but
Mm.
nice. What's to say? Cover fire from the team. So what took him out?
Yep. I want to know your thoughts on the new agent Chamber. Explain to me his abilities. I haven't seen any of those. I
Uh,
have seen the trailer. It was pretty fire. I would say Chamber is one of the most what should I say? What should I say?
Basically, actually, the thing
Stylish
is,
agents
yeah,
in the game.
actually,
I
Yoru
I
was
never
supposed to be
thought.
the most stylish, but then
Yeah,
again, yeah, you got the better
I
Yoru.
never thought that anybody was gonna up the game on Phoenix because Phoenix has the most drip come up,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
it's the
then came
accent man. It's a
Yoru.
British accent.
Yeah, yeah, but then came Yoru, but he kind of made me cringe with the comb and the everything. It just didn't gel well with me. But Chamber, my man, this guy with the suit and everything, with the
Feels
half vest,
fresh.
everything, yep, feels fresh. The freshness
Uh,
on that guy is awesome. I kind of like it. So explain to me his abilities and how he's doing so far.
I might not be able
And
to may give justice to the explanation, because I have not been playing the game for 3 months, because of certain issues on my part. So, but what I've seen, what I've heard, I don't know the exact names or something like that. But what I can say is that he basically Chamber is the anti-Jet. Since the operator on Jet is the best, so they needed somebody who
mm,
can op as good as Jet. So they kind of made Chamber. So his ultimate is basically an op.
mm,
Then the other ability, which is I think his main ability, the E ability, is a
mm,
sheriff with 150 damage. So normally on a range, the sheriff
mm.
does a damage of 145 from 30 feet, 30 meters to above. But his
Okay.
will do a 150 damage consistently, and it has the scope in basically the ADS, and he has the teleportation
Oh,
cards where he can
okay.
teleport between 2 points
Mm,
whenever he wants, but there is a certain amount of delay. So how many times he can use and abuse it.
okay.
And the last ability is basically a concussion kind of a thing if he gets the kill. So it's a
Mm.
passive ability, but then again it can be used. I
Oh,
think I
okay.
have done justice to Chamber because I have not played him.
Down.
I have
Mm.
not had him with me. I have not tested him out. But then again, this is all that I would be able to say.
Yep. So 3 members down on FTW. FTW managed to take away Sova from NS, but now they've put the spike down. So this is the first. Let's see. There's another one coming in from Red Demon, but he gets taken out by Specs, and that's it. Another round for NS. Now this is slowly turning into a more of a pressure situation for FTW, because in the second half, because the margin is so big, they're gonna have to win a lot of rounds to put this back on the table.
If they manage to win the 2 rounds remaining,
Yep.
or
But
all the
even
three
then,
rounds
that's
that are
gonna need.
remaining, yeah,
Yeah.
3 rounds that are remaining, I think it is a decent
should play
scoreline
some Astro stars in this
for them,
reality.
because
Yeah.
they're losing by certain picks and certain kills that are not going for them. They know that the Sova is playing B every time.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
just need to find a way out. So they got the kill on Sova, they got the entire side. So that was why they could manage to plant the bomb. So they need to
Mm.
figure out how to trap the Sova, get his teammates out of there, and try to see what they can do with their utilities. Get the info, get the
Yeah.
positions of the team NS,
Mm.
and see what happens.
Yep. And
I
I'm very
believe
impressed with iPatch and Bugsy doing a great job on their picks, especially on the Killjoy and Jet, taking optimal value out of those. Very nicely done. So apparently Team FNS has left B side except for obviously Spec. Spec is still there
They
in
faked
market,
it.
but
They faked it with a lot of utility baiting out on A side. They used the Sova drone. They used a lot of other utilities there, and the fake worked. I believe. I think
yep, this time it
to
did.
a point. To a point. But see, let's see. The retake is on the cards, and they have a lot of utilities. The Hunter's Fury is activated.
Yep, but doesn't get any confirmed kills on those. So that's going to be difficult. They're going to put the bomb down this time around. Let's see if FTW can hold this on this time. They have the numbers advantage. It's a 5v4. Let's see. There's one.
The trade, but it got traded, and oh, and the retake was pretty much flawless. I guess the retake.
No,
was
FTW,
flawless,
FTW got the round this time, so FTW has put it back slightly on the table. I think there are 2 more rounds left for them.
Yeah.
So let's see if they can get those for themselves as well, because that would set it back to a 5-7. Now 5-7 is, I would say, a favorable scoreline for FTW,
for a fight,
considering
for
their
a fight,
situation.
for a comeback, for a fight, a decent fight.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's not a 9-3 curse. That's a thing on its own.
Yeah.
I don't want to go into that thing. They have their ults. They have the breach ult, and can I see the scorecard again? They have the 3 ults for them.
Yep.
And they got the first kill, but it got traded out.
Yeah, Fetish doing a great job, I would say. I'm very impressed with Fetish on the Jet, but then again, he gets traded immediately because the first kill I think came from him, and then he gets traded right after. And that's not good. You need to stay alive in order to take values, considering the part that you're, few rounds, back from your enemies. So.
Yeah, but they got mowed down because the Killjoy ultimate was put down. They invested a lot of utilities, lot of things to get inside the bomb site A, but they just couldn't manage, and they had to retreat. They have kept 1 player so that if any shenanigans happen through A side, it will be mowed down, and FTW gets the kill on Bugsy. So it's an even out 3v3. I think there is a hope left for this team, and they will try to go for the B, but the Sova will be back again with his information gathering abilities, and he will try to hold them off as long as he can.
Yep. Let's see, it's a 3v3 right now. Killjoy gets taken out. Specs picks up the Phantom. Let's see if he can pull that off. Takes away the Astra as well, and that's it. Another round for Team NS. Now that's an 8-3 scoreline. That's very good for Team NS eSports, but not very favorable for the win.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate.
Have a difficult time.
It was very unfortunate for the Killjoy, who got just tagged with the Sova just for a second, and then the 2 players hounded on the poor Killjoy. And the timing for the FTW Sova was just a bit off, and that's the reason he could not manage to kill the breach there, because the other teammates were coming out from the market, and he had his eyes set on breach. So a bit of timing, bit of understanding, a lack of aggression from FTW is losing the games. But let's see.
Again, I wanted to ask, what is the meta right now?
Basically, Sova Jet is used. Breach has been used in different maps and different locations. Skies are being used in different maps. For example, Breach is a very open map, so skies, birds just come out left and right, and then you get flashed. Viper is very meta in Breach, in Breeze and ICEBOX. You have to use her Viper walls to get a clean sight entry. So these are the few agents that are meta, and the rest, for example, Omen was supposed to get buffed, but it was taken out. So Astra is the meta for the smokers, because she can do a lot of things, because she can pre-place her stars, and she can do whatever she wants to with it. A smoke, a pull, a concussion, whatever. So a lot of permutation and combination can be used with those 5 remaining Pubstars.
Spike down.
Okay, eye patch and chopper doing insane amounts of damage right now. 3v2 with breach
left.
just left alone, surrounded on all sides, front and the back. There's no escape for him. He's gonna have to get one. He gets the first one out. He gets Pugsy, but Spec right there in the correct position to take him out as well. So that's it, a 9-3 scoreline. Very, I would say, you have to say it, it's one-sided
curse.
for...
The
yeah,
curse might
it's-
be real.
Yep, it is. I would say right now, considering that For the Win is on defense, I would expect them to do better than they were doing so far. But let's see. Also, I want to say, according to audience votes, it's apparently NS who's going to win.
Yeah, what they see, this they like the stats, they like the the retakes on the sides, and of course they are getting most of the first bloods. That's the thing. First bloods are so crucial. You get the first blood, and there's a thing in it's human psychology. You feel the pressure. You feel something that something's not going right, and that is a very bad thing. But let's see what FTW For the Win basically can come up with in their own defense. But MS Bugsy has single-handedly managed into the A site on his own.
On his own without losing any HP on him. That's crazy, and he gets another. That's impressive. You have to agree, right? That's insanely impressive.
Insanely impressive, yes.
Spike planted.
He just slipped through their defenses. They're fighting on mid. They were concentrated on mid, and look at the 4 killjoy. But let's see who comes up on top. Oh my God! It's a potato fest.
Yes. Somehow Spec managed to get that kill. I was pretty sure he was going to die, but then again, good for him, man. He's managed to keep that up, and it's a 10-3. NS inching closer to victory. For the Win is losing their chances at the win. So they're gonna have to do. Yep, they're gonna have to rethink their strategy at this point. They need to do something about this. I mean, I would still say that Fetish, Kratico, doing great, but the remaining 3 members on their team, I would say, need to be slightly, especially I think it's the Astra. Yep.
But you cannot complain. Astra is basically a controller, support player. What can he do? Does she just barge into the side and then get the kills? No, man. It's the team synergy, the team thing that manages the entire kills score line. But as a Jet, you are supposed to get the kills, and that is what is being done by the team. But the other teammates needs to back them up, get the kills, relay those informations. And it seems like I don't know how they are just getting inside the sites. They have the Sova on to the B, exactly the same. Actually, yes. The better guns makes it easier for you to march into the site with a lot of firepower.
Last player standing.
And that's it. Bugsy shutting Rux. Is that Rux? Yep, that's Rux and Kratico at the same time. And that's it. 11-3. That's 2 rounds away from victory for NS. And like you pointed out, yes, I would. What I meant was I wanted more team synergy, at least from For the Win at this point, because this entire tournament is single elimination up until the finals, where you get a shot at a best of 3 games. So you lose, you're out, man. There is no coming back. This is it. And looking at NS eSports, NS is riding the momentum.
Yeah, I think they'll be feeling pretty confident if they win this with a good margin in both the maps or whatever the best of. I think it's a best of 3, right? Or a best of 2?
The finals.
The finals. Oh, this is just one map, only one single map. All.
Yep, this is it. NS wins, they're into the next bracket already. Red Demon takes away Boxy. That's a 4v3 round. Looks good, but the bomb has been planted, so they need to take it out, plus take out 3 members on FTW. But FTW,
they managed
NS
to lose members.
Yep.
And it was a weak buy. It was a weak buy from NS, and it was supposed to be a full buy for Team FTW, and they should be managing to get the kill. And they managed to pull the round. Now the fight will start. They need to upgrade those weapons. They need to get those vandals and sheriffs and whatnot onto themselves. 3 members are alive. the guns will be good, and I think NS will come stronger now, and FTW have to put a stop on that. They
Yep.
must, if they want to stay alive in this tournament, if they want to
Have
win
I
this
enough time
match.
to go into the
Yep.
astroform?
I mean, so far NS is doing good. Even with that round loss, they have enough money to go for a full buy. They have all the guns, they have shields, they have their abilities ready. So this is going to be a very critical round for Team FTW. FTW wants to ride,
Call in my bot.
build on this
Right here.
one round win that they just got right now.
Deploying drone.
I feel like NS is moving, just getting inside the
What?
sites. And
Did you see that?
no.
Ashish just walked out and got, I think it was
Okay, it
yeah,
was.
Bugsy.
It's a pretty aggressive move by FTW. I think they know that sitting down quietly won't be doing them
Spike
much
planted.
favor.
Yeah.
Give them the site. We will just retake it from the other angle.
Yes.
More than now, and it's working.
So far it's
brilliantly for
working
them.
out. Yeah, so far it's working out for them. Ruksh manages to take away Chapa. He's gone as well. Breach. Okay.
Destroyed.
Now NS is just left with the killjoy. Will iPatch be able to deny two of them? He takes away the jet, and it's just Breach versus iPatch right now. I want to see who comes out on top. Gradigo gets a few shots. Does he though? Yeah, I think he
And
does.
he'll be playing with his spray. I guess iPatch is on top because the bomb is down, and he
That's
will
it.
have the advantage. Yeah, he'll be playing
Yeah.
with the prey. 2v1, you should win those. But
Match point.
I think the jet on the team FTW got a little excited. Of the
Yeah.
smoke was a bit delayed. It was
Yeah.
smoked earlier because the
Yeah.
Astra smoke was there for a long time and it was supposed to get dissipated. And iPatch just saw him for a millisecond when he deployed
Yeah.
the smoke, and he just sprayed him with his phantom.
Mhm.
And after that, I
understand.
had a gut feeling that iPad will just might toy with his prey because the
Indeed.
timer was running, and he did.
Get out
Yeah.
of my way.
So right now, Team FTW pushed on to a match point. NS wanting to clear this out here, close this up for them, not wanting to drag this on further. Let's see if
Yeah,
Astra
and
manages to
that's
get a
before-
few kills. Bad positioning, gets taken down immediately. I'm kind of shocked how nobody got Breach, even though he was, very. iPatch had him on his crosshairs, almost had him on his crosshairs, but didn't quite confirm the kills. Let's see, is there Sova running an Odin? That's a desperate attempt at a win, but let's see if that. I mean, the Odin does sometimes,
If they
give
would
you
have
those
come
results,
to be,
yeah.
I think the story would have been a very different one right now. But
Oof.
One enemy
unfortunately, it was a hit, and I think all hopes are dangling. and
Lost,
they
yeah.
get for Otelo. But then again, NS did a nice job. It's clean,
Yeah.
clean round.
Yep.
Good game, well played indeed.
Yep, indeed. And I'm impressed,
I
man.
hope-
That was the first, the first game to start off with 13-4. For the win, did good. I mean, if you look at the scoreboard, Kratiko, Fetish, and Ashish have kills on the double digits, so that's pretty good.
Basically, since they have only got 4 rounds, the kills matters. So you know that it was
True.
close. It has come up to 2v1s, 1v1s, 3v1s. So it matters. So FTW could just hold their nerves, a bit of timing on their favor. I think a lot of rounds could have went their favor too. But it's what it is. A game is a game. You win, you lose some for those milliseconds.
true.
But a win is a win, a loss is a loss. I hope for the win can get some experience out of this and come back stronger and better.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
I
true.
hope.
And big shout out to both these teams for the win and NS Esports. If you guys came here to put up a show, you guys certainly did. We had a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure people watching also had fun. But and especially iPatch, Spec, and Bugsy. These three guys put up a good show. Congrats to these guys, and big shout out to them. And I think we have the next match lined up. That's going to be between Faded Wizards, which is a home team, and versus Pubstars. Now I don't know I don't know the backstory behind Pubstars. I'm pretty sure they're. I'll need to talk to my team to understand where they're from and everything. But I know Faded Wizards, so I'm kind of rooting for them. Let's see if they can put up a good show. I'm pretty sure Pubstars is good as well. So I don't know what the map is gonna be for the second game. It's gonna be ICEBOX. So yeah, that's a nice turn up from an OG map to a new one. But I think ICEBOX is pretty old at this point. But yeah, anyway, we'll go into the second game in just right after this break. Infinix, you got anything to say, my man?
Just give me Icebox, basically. That's it. I need more matches. I need to see some good matches here. That's all I'll say.
Yep. Okay then.
I was looking into darkness, something to hold on. Found you when you were so broken, and I felt something was wrong. I think I'm in love, 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 I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you. Ooh, I'm in love with you. I think I'm in love, 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 I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you.
Oh, I just wanna feel free, and I just wanna be me. Yeah, I just wanna go so crazy. I just wanna be a freak. Yeah, I just wanna rise to the top. Yeah, I just wanna go reach the peak. So I've been really well focused on success. Hey, y'all will see. Yeah, you won't see that I will get it. Cause I'm really focused, man. I make it with the rap and I just follow my path. I just follow my passion. To me, this is what's precious. Yeah, in my soul, man, I can feel it. So every single verse, man, I just gotta go and kill it, man. I gotta be the kid. I could be the guy taking you wild. I could be the villain, but that is okay. Lately, I'm painting my path on my way. Yeah, I got no time that I can waste. So I've been sitting in the space. Yeah, making rest every day, man. You know that I go insane. Yeah, I hit you with a bullet to the brain. Let us stop first, cause we going insane. You don't know what I'm gonna do. You don't know what is next. And I'm loving the fact, truly it's making me blessed. Cause I work on my team, no snakes in the grass. And we have been twisting the wind because of the work that we did in the past. Because of the work that we did in the past. Man, we went to hours, we barely got breath. So I get the realm and we didn't finesse. So I got the feelings that we might be next. Cause when we go in, we win in the match. When we go in, we win in the match. So that's how we do, cause we be the best. We be the best, best. Yeah, we be the best. Whoa. Yeah, we be the best, best. We be the best. Hey, yeah, we be the best, best. Hey, we be the best. Yo, you wanna come a test? Whoa, you want to see we the best. Hey, you don't see that we're the best kid, so I suggest you never really come and test it. But otherwise, I will smack your face like Michael Jordan does with a ball on the basket. Oh damn kid, but you didn't expect it. You never really thought that this could just happen. But now really come on and we pull out with the action. Cause people defeat those they don't get it like.
I can't believe the night lay waste to all we'd given. But honestly, you've gotta know that this ain't living. But we could run. And let it burn, let it burn. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever. I can't believe myself. I never thought that this would be our end, but it's nothing new. And my lover's honesty, I can push it back down if I have to. If you want me to, 'cause we can run. So tell me now, what's left to lose if we run? Forever. been keeping myself so busy, pushing out the misery, trying to find the peace in me. I wanna be I wanna find myself, but again, it's always a phase. I wanted to stay, no you don't understand. I've been losing myself, I've been losing myself. I've been keeping myself so busy, pushing out.
Back, guys. We are back with the second game. It's gonna be Pubstars versus Faded Wizards. Pubstars on attack and Faded Wizards on defense. And the map is gonna be spicy. It's ICEBOX. And like my partner just pointed out, it's one of his favorite maps. So tell me, Infix, what do you expect to see in this game of ICEBOX between these two teams? What is gonna happen? Predict. And
I
the chat
see a
also
jet.
predict.
I see a jet for sure.
Mm.
I
Mhm.
see one Viper for sure. And
Okay.
depending upon what they have been running, I might see a Sage with one team
Mm.
or not.
Okay.
Can be a very smart pick if they go with the Killjoy. And the rest is just permutation and combination with all the other agents. Sova might be a player that might be used, might not be used for those information, but let's see.
Mm.
Because in Icebox, landing those shuck ducks are a bit difficult. So certain people don't tend to go with the Sova. Weaker team because, but then again, pro teams run with Sovas a lot because they have it to the point because they know from this location and this timing they will land this shot and it will be done. So each shock dart can delay a team for 1 to 2 seconds, and that is just more than enough for a team to get delayed to in the plant, and the post plant will be get introduced. So Icebox, it's the new favorite map of mine, one of my favorites, but Haven will always be the best. Icebox is can be seen with a lot of potential now because a lot of teams, for example Cloud9 running on Icebox, they managed to win the last chance qualifiers through Icebox, and they mowed down one of my favorite teams, 100 Thieves from North America. So let's see what happens. Like I told you, Viper is here as usual shenanigans, and then there is both the team
Double
has selected
Viper, double
Viper,
Sage,
double
double
Sage, Jet,
Reyna.
double Reyna. Yes, Sova. I think the last pick will be Sova. Yes, it'll be identical thing.
Yep, and it's
And
gonna be super confusing for us.
Yes,
So,
mine
let's
getting
go.
blown. Please, Lord save me.
Yep. Yes. But that was a joke. We didn't actually ask for him, but that's okay. But that's okay. Let's go. Icebox, guys, before the match starts, this entire thing is sponsored by Combat Link. You can check it out. The link is in the description below. And everybody on chat, poll is going to go up soon. So vote for your favorite team. Who do you think is going to win? And you can tell us in the chat as well.
Yeah, by the way, guys, everybody on the stream, do you know that YouTube has a new algorithm where if a stream goes offline for a few weeks, it doesn't show up on your timeline ever again? So if you want us to be on your timeline, make sure to subscribe, like, share, and press the notification bell. That's it.
Yes,
That's it. It's
yes.
as simple as that.
Yep.
As simple
Do
as
that.
Just point and click. Just point and click. Just like tapping on those heads, man. Think those are the heads, and just click it.
Yep.
And I think the god of CS, god of Valorant, stream for me will help you in this regard.
Yep. So right now Pubstars is setting up for site A, I'm supposed. So now since it is Icebox and you said there's a slight change in the game, you have to point it out. Like you have to tell me what
it's
are
not
the
in side A,
changes.
it's on side B. I'll show you exactly what wall has been changed. So right now it's A, so it's pretty much the same that you and I have been playing with on for a very long time.
Okay.
It's just the stats and the players that has been changed. So
All right.
Showdown is here. It's a 3v2 situation right now.
Player
And
standing.
that's a lot of bodies falling in left and right, but somehow I think it's
Faded.
faded with the first win. That's very smooth. And I saw it actually the
It could have
action was
swinged
too fast for me
It
to.
could have swinged
you know,
anywhere. It could have swinged anywhere because the site was they entered the site and somehow from the rafter areas, Sova and Reina just dropped down and then got the lucky kills because she was on the overhill. She died, but the trade was there by the Sova and the right click is there, my friend.
Yep. So I want
the
to see
Arcane Sheriff.
where is it? Where is it? Where
I think on the
where do you
Sova.
go see? On
Yeah,
the
it's
server.
on the arena. It's they are trying for a B hit, but it's their eco. They will
Ooh.
try to do some eco damage. Try to hopefully get a plan down for the 300 creds.
Yep.
And Faded will just want to just mow them down with their Spectre's run and gun, and then move on to the main gun round, which is the round number
Yep.
3.
But look at
Laughling is
that.
doing something very interesting. He is
Yep.
trying to get around this team, see what he can come up with, and get some freaky kills. But he will get caught out by
Taken
washing
out
my
by the
youth or
Rhinos.
wasting my youth. Yeah, man, same here. Did it, done that. Kuch naya bolo.
Yes. Waiting for the wall to go down. They do. I'm pretty sure since it's a save, I'm pretty sure they're saving, right? Yes, they are. So
No,
I want to see
no
Pubstars.
point in saving for the attacking team. They are on the eco. Just want. Okay, that was a sweet shot.
I want to see Pubstars do some damage because so far they've been very passive. That's a nice reload animation on that arcane skin, man. Like, by the way, congratulations to Riot on the success of Arcane on Netflix. If you guys haven't watched it, you can go and watch it right now. It's pretty dope.
Even if you are not a League of Legends fans, if you're a
Yeah,
fan
you
of
don't have to
anime
be.
in general or the artwork in general, the storyline in general, you'll love it.
Yep.
Go it with open mind,
enemy
and I think
remaining.
you might just come up liking the entire thing, even if you don't like the game.
Yep. And Deus, is that Amadeus? Yeah, I'm hoping that's how you spell it. But he's got the final 2 picks last round, and he is so far doing a good job as a Viper. And I'm excited. I'm really, in line with how Faded is doing so far. 2 rounds, they've put up, 2 very graceful wins. Let's see if they can keep this up for the first half of the game. I wanted to see some action come from Pubstars. They have yet to prove that they can put up a good show.
Yeah, somebody needs to break the Sova dart first, and yeah, it's done. They will fall back. They know it's going to be a B hit. I'll just point it out. You can see the steel on the boxes on the plant side. You just check it once. That's the location has been changed. So you cannot kill while somebody's planting. So earlier, people used to put the sage wall so that they don't get spammed through the wall when they were planting. So now they have made it the steel wall. But still,
I see. I see this.
still some people use sage because sage brings in a lot of value with the wall because it covers the area. They can hide between those walls. Even if it gets broken, they would be able to get the clear vision when the walls get broken. So it seems a pretty good fight down here on B. The bomb has been planted. Pubstars are on the lead here, and
Last player standing.
they might
Okay,
be
that
able to get
was
the win. Yes, and hopefully they manage to keep the 3 members alive and hunt down Luna Q. But
Yep.
will he get the
He's
kill?
gonna run into the Vipers, takes the dash to safety, but he gets 2. That's I don't know what happened because 2.
No,
saw
they
him dash
wanted
away,
the
right?
gun out of from Luna Q's hands, but I think they should have left it when the Viper missed his or her chance. Whoever is playing there.
Yep.
So 2 members up, and they have the guns. Not much with the creds there for Pubstars. If they could have managed to keep the 1 player alive, they would have had a better buy. But then again, let's see. It's a full gun round for Faded Wizards and a pretty decent buy for Pubstars.
Yep.
I wanted
Lunar
to say one
Q
thing.
with the Operator Decemberon. I want to see if he can get some early shots in and actually manage to pick somebody out from
He'll
it.
just reposition. The Sova drone cleared him out.
He does
the
get
kill,
one.
re-peek or not. And his teammates knows that the plant is going to be on A. Just need to wait for the retake and look at those shotguns.
It makes me laugh every time you say that actually. Youngstu and Cut G and Youngstu again coming in. Triple takes out from Faded Wizards. That's bad.
Suddenly,
Now
within a matter of seconds, I was thinking that the retake would be a bit favorable for Faded Wizards, but okay. Pubstars doing
a good job, yeah.
Good job here with the weaker buys, but the ones with the better buys managed to pull out the kills, and it was very good to see the bomb get planted without losing much of their teammates. So it was a good win. 2-2 round, very favorable, very fair. Good match in our hands. What do you say?
Yep, I think so too. And I'm gonna have to say that Pubstars managed to pull off that side control just by pushing in through one choke alone. They did not go from the mid. They didn't push anywhere else. Straight up front and managed to take control of that. Even Lunar Q managed to take away the first pick. Actually, the first kill came on from him, but even that did not stop them. They managed to take side control. They managed to hold it off, and the first 3 kills. But look at that dude. That Marshall headshot on the LaFlame was insane. Sweet.
The wall is down, the Viper pit is down, and I think the plant will be done, and it will be a very hard retake for them with the Marshalls and whatnot. He has the blades onto him. He can use it, but it has been pretty nerfed.
Shuns takes away Sage from Faded Wizards, and Faded is now facing a difficult situation, and that's a beautiful trade onto the Reyna. But then again, Lunar Q doing an astounding job with the Marshall.
He's single-handedly getting those frags, single-handedly trying to get this team back on track. The Marshall with the operator, taking his time, beating his angles, taking the tight angles, and if he's getting pushed out with the Sova drone, with the information, he just repositions himself as soon as possible to get the other kills. Pretty solid.
That's true.
Luna Q, he's a guy to look out at.
Look out for, exactly. Okay, so Quicksilver, Mangs Livang, Frap, Nikhil, Srinivasan, welcome guys. Welcome to the stream. If you guys enjoy, make sure you like and subscribe. Best way to support the channel and enjoy the game, man. It's for you guys.
This round is going to be pretty interesting. Luna Q is not on the same angle that he was previously before. So the Sova drone is exactly what is meant to do. Get out that operator, find where the operator is, but this time could not manage to take out.
You saw what LaFlame just did, right? The dash came down on that Sova hard, man. He just... And the way these guys have been taking A control so flawlessly, this is insane. And look at that, LaFlame, man, this round is his alone.
I remember the Heretics days. It comes back to a year ago when I think it was in June, July, somewhere down the line last year when the ICEBOX was dropped, and only strat on ICEBOX, hit A. That's it. That was the only strat back in those days. But now, as you can see, Gambit, Cloud9 have a lot of different takes on this map, and that's the reason I like this map now, because a lot of communication, a lot of synergy can be understood. If a team has proper synergy, you'll know if they manage to dominate ICEBOX. So in attack, in defense, no matter what, if the team has good synergy, ICEBOX is yours.
That's true.
It's like
I agree.
Force for Pubstars here.
And that's a huge loss for Faded, because they just lost their Sage. That's not someone you want to lose early in the game.
Mid is theirs, but Mini Flash managed to take down LaFlame. Not all over yet.
Gun here.
Okay, Shunt's taking away Mini Flash, and that's a 3v2 scenario. I just want to point it out that Pubstars didn't have a very strong start. Faded did. Faded had a very strong start. But right now, Pugs is doing a great job, and we are at a stalemate. It's a 2-2. Faded want to build on this, because they want to keep winning. They want this win because that will set the score on their side of the table.
The rage was popped.
Wow.
Luna Q has got, I think, 3 most important kills
Yep,
in this round. The best. It's a bait res
Enemy remaining.
that's one.
and work.
And that's 2. He manages to
And
get
he
it,
has
and
the
that's
time.
a win.
I
That's
got
a win
Luna
for
Q
Faded.
single-handedly. I guess it was. I think it will be an ace because of that res.
Indeed.
And it's not. Actually, apparently it's not. But
Hmm.
my bad.
I think.
But he got the
team-
most important kills of the round, and he got the clutch at the end. But so
Yep.
that's it.
Plus, I think not Faded. Sorry, Pubstars really needs to watch out for Lunar
Lunar
Q,
Q.
because apparently Lunar Q is very good with his hands when it comes to aiming on their heads, because he never misses his shots.
yeah,
Most of the
the
time, whenever
flicks.
he has a shot, he usually ends up taking it, confirming his skills. You want to take him out first, or at least stay away from his sights. But then again, Faded when it comes to Faded is losing side control very early in the game. And
Yeah.
I don't know how they messed that up, but it's happening so far.
Yeah, and in response to that, losing A side all the time, they are putting down the Viper wall early and aggressively for A. So if anybody tries to get in, hopefully the Viper will catch them with their pants down. So that's the
True.
strat they might need to. Yeah, they might rethink and on their different strategy, or they can go back to A again, because it's a mind game, right?
Yeah.
See what Pugstars can come up with here. They are trying for the B. And
Yeah, this time switching to B, but I think they know that it's a B. If they go back to A right now, that's going to be devastating. But Youth takes away La Flame. La Flame is gone. It's a 5v4. Let's see if Pubstars can manage to keep it.
mini flash with his Hunter's Fury at the perfect time when the plan was supposed to be down. And look, that's the power of Sova. Shock darts,
Yep.
the ranged attack delays your plan, delays
Yep.
your thing, it ruins your timing. Whatever have you planning, all goes down to the drain.
Yep, and there's the shutdown coming in from Lunar Q, takes away Viper, and it's a 3v5. Now, Faded being very slow and methodical when not pushing on, not overextending their plays, and that's actually very, very beneficial for them.
One
And
enemy
somehow
remaining.
Deus gets cut G, and Deus with the double, and that's
I
another
don't
round
know,
for
I
Faded.
feel I want to puke in my mouth because this round was so bad by both the teams. They went A, Viper speed was there, so what do? Go B now. My god, kindergartners would think like that, man. Please.
Oh
show
my
some-
god.
no disrespect to the team, both the teams here, but it's like, हाँ ये नहीं
There.
हुआ तो क्या करना है? तो उधर चाहते हैं ना, क्या हुआ?
I agree.
Put your man on mid. Some people here poke around, see what. One Viper ult and the entire strat in rushing B went down the drain. Suka Bliat rush B. That's it.
Take flight.
Apparently, indeed. But this time, no Viper ultimates to save them. This time around, or deny the entry. This time, once again, they are pushing in hard, and Deus gets La Flame, but Sans there to take the trade. It's a 4v4. They've lost the Viper to the Jet. Now, I don't know which one is a bigger loss.
It's equally. It's basically Queen getting down another Queen. If both the S tiers are down, so it's same.
Okay, so
And
the spike
slow
is
was
down.
supposed to be on the top of the ramps and it just fell down, but it will work on the fever.
Trades coming in left and right. Youth and Sage both take out Kaji and Youngs too, and once again Faded is finding themselves in just as I say that.
He was supposed to res somebody, right? He went to res. Yeah, he will res the Viper who fell down first.
Last player standing.
That's one and that's two.
My God.
Shans with the beautiful finish on both Viper and
Pubstars.
Sage. Yep, and I think when
It was a messy round, but a better round than the last one. A lot of
Indeed.
trades coming here and down. Some good aggressive fights by both the teams.
Yep.
It takes nerves of steel to get into the fights coming out on top, because
Yep.
in a match like this, nerves matter. But
that's true.
Pubstars coming out on top, it feels
Yep.
good.
According to the public votes, we have Faded with a 71% chance. You know, people want Faded to win, but right now Pubstars leading, but not by much, 5-4, and
not
that
by
was a
much.
very what should I say, slim
Same, it's
victory
one
because
round,
they made
one round is nothing. One round can just flip over. 9-3 is also sometimes nothing. That's the why it's called the curse. 9-3 curse.
Yep. Oh,
Okay, he
La
managed to
Flame.
land the shot. He needs some healing. He got the healing. And he knows that one player is here. Oh, the
Yep.
wall.
The wall, yes.
Just.
That kind of jittered his movement, didn't it?
Yeah. It just ruined his,
Yeah.
what's it called? Pre-aim. He had his
Placement,
aim
yep.
and then it just
He
messed
kind
up.
of messed it up. Yep.
One enemy remaining.
And all members getting gunned down from above and beyond. And it's just Sova left. Will Sova be able to keep it up? Will he be able to deny the end? He does take away Reyna, but gets traded immediately by Lunar Q. And that's it. Another round for Faded. And we are at a 5-5 stalemate, dude. This is
good match. This will
This
be
is a
a
good
gnarly
match,
one. It's gonna be a gnarly
Yep.
one.
Yeah, indeed. And everybody doing a good job on their picks. I don't see anybody slacking off or anything. Especially big shout out to Lunar Q and La Flame doing extraordinarily well on their
Yeah, it's
picks.
It's
And
quite the
Shans
opposite
on the
round,
stage.
right? Sentinel, on one side the Sentinel is on top 12 kills by Shans, and
Yeah.
here a Jet, Luna Q with the op. It'll all come down to the second half after the rotation. What goes what and where does they move into?
Yep.
They are not managing to get any entry, any foothold onto the B side.
Yep.
This time they might be and they want to rethink and try for a poke onto the B side, see what they can come up with.
Spike
But
down
wasting my
A.
youth.
And somehow Reyna managed to slip away untouched.
Yeah.
Oh no, not
Used
untouched. My bad. She
Poor
is
health.
not untouched. She is barely alive.
Barely alive.
So I
She'll
have
be
to say,
running off to the Sage on their team.
Yep.
Give me some
Youngs
heals.
to taking away Sage, so that's a huge loss. Actually, we've lost both Sages on both teams, so that's a huge loss
Oh,
for
no
both
heals.
teams.
But you wasting my youth gets La Flame,
Hmm.
and it'll be tough for Pubstars to get an clean entry onto the bomb side here because Amadeus is sitting behind the close angle, the cheeky angle.
Yep, but then the trades just come in, man. They always do. I don't know what this is, but if both these teams manage to take their trades very well. Youngs to manages to take away Mini Flash. That's another. Kaji takes away
30
Youth.
seconds
He's
left.
gone as well. It's a 2v1.
It was
Will
brilliant by
Lunar Q-
Kaji. It was brilliant by Kaji. He just
Yep.
faked the plant. He
Yep.
knew that somebody's going to push him, and he
Yep.
did immensely brilliant. It was a 200 IQ play by Kaji.
Yep.
My man.
I want to see if Lunar you can pull off another clutch, but it won't happen. Kaji gets it. This round is solely going to Kaji, man. That guy.
Last round.
My
did it.
God,
That was
it's
beautiful.
like slap versus slap. I slap you, slap me. I slap you, slap me. It's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And this is amazing. This is great. This is
Yep.
so good.
Yep, indeed. Having a lot of fun. Guys, whoever is watching, I want to tell you guys if this is fun. Who are you guys rooting for? I do see a lot of support for Faded Wizards. I want to know if anybody's here for Team Pubstars because Pubstars clearly is doing a lot right now. I mean, both these teams doing toe-to-toe work. It's actually awesome to look at. This is the kind of match I want to be casting. Okay, Deus with a judge. Not a judge. I forgot what this shot. It's with a Bucky. Yeah. Let's see if he can manage to pull off a few kills. What?
Our spike carrier is killed.
Lunar Q with the
Spike down.
judge, dude.
B.
He got doubles. Kaji gone. Chance is also gone.
Last player
That's not
standing.
good. Mini Flash and Sage taking away people left and right, and that's it. Pubstars have been deleted. Faded Wizards with the win. It's a 6-6.
Switching sides.
Beautiful
Almost
first half.
identical teams, identical score lines,
Yeah.
and almost identical skill score cards.
Yep. I would say a very entertaining and beautiful first half.
Yes. I don't know what happened on the last round. It was very weird. Kills from the judge, and then there was one Bucky there. So
Yeah.
much going on, and I cannot wrap up my head around what was going where, what they wanted to do. It feels like it's a hit for the Pubstars. I think they have planned this. or not, but they don't seem to care about B at all. Only the pistol round, I guess, they wanted to take a feel of what's going on the B round. But then again, now it will be the turn for the faded wizards. Now they will show if they know how to take on B side. But
Yep.
wow.
Okay, so that's a first kill onto La Flame. Jet already lost on side A. That's not good. And you can see that they've left B clearly alone, but the plan is to plant on B because Sage is there. There's the wall. She's going for the plant. They've fallen for the fate.
Yeah.
That's not good. Pubstars struggling right now.
Yeah, they managed to sell the fake. Faded did an incredible job by getting the first kill. They thought it'll be on the side A, but most of the players were on B. The bomb was on B actually, but to give credit to the Pugstars, they managed to kill the Luna Q onto the mid.
Yep.
And while he's here, they will, and I think from somewhere.
That's
okay.
it. But a beautiful.
That's a hero defuse.
Yeah,
The angel defuse.
indeed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Faded Wizards did not anticipate that diffuse from Pugstars because the wall went up, they put the spike down, and
Yeah.
Pugstars just
Everything
reverse
post-
Uno that shit.
Yeah, post plant was just there. I think the Viper should have immediately went to her lineup location, the very thing, because you knew the wall was coming up because you didn't encounter the wall on mid.
Indeed. Yeah.
You didn't see it on A apparently, and somebody should have called. The wall might be up for Sage here. She might just put up the wall and then diffuse. So I think it was a bit of miscalculation by Faded here. I think the Viper's poison or the basically the Molly should have come up earlier, a lot earlier.
Yep. Yep.
Pugstars
And-
managing to one up, and now they will have the better Spectres versus the Sheriffs and the whatnots.
Yep, and Youngs too, standing on top, taking those, taking those shots instead of, taking the diversion away from Sage because she was diffusing, sitting there. Anybody taking a shot, if Sage would have been taken out, that was over for,
Luna
Pugstars.
Q
That
did
was
a very ratty thing here. He was just baiting if somebody wanted the orb, and as a Viper, you want the orb. If it's a free orb, you just want it. And Luna Q just baited him out, ratted him out.
Yep, and that's it. Final kill on to Lunar Q by Kutji, and that's a 2-round win on to Pugstars. Now, this is the kind of, what should I say, momentum that Pugstars would want to be building on. I mean, if they
Yeah.
can keep this up, it's very good for them.
Basically,
And-
I feel like it's again a mirror because Faded won the 2 rounds on their defense. You know that.
Yep.
And Pugstars managed to mow them down the 4 rounds. The attack on A on the gun rounds. It's the gun round for Faded Wizards. Let's see what Pugstar has up their sleeves on the defense. If they would be able to stop them with the Spectres. Because it's a bit better for Pugstars here because they managed to keep their 4 players alive. And 4 players means 4 Spectres on to their hands. And one might just be playing a Sheriff or any other thing. Close fight, then you get a Stinger. A lot powerful weapon. So if they manage to win this bonus round, Pugstar will be rolling.
Indeed. And I want to see what kind of counter plans Faded has for them. But so far, Pugs
And
is
this
doing
was-
very well on defense. They've won the first 2 rounds on defense. Let's see if they can keep this up or will they fall. Does Faded have a new plan for them?
And that's the precise reason Faded went for that timeout because they wanted to see with the gun round because the gun round is very crucial. You don't want to lose it onto the bonus round. Bonus rounds are supposed to be won by the gun round.
Okay.
My God, look at the Suva that is just moving. What geometry is that? What kind of physics? What sort of
And-
physics is that? I don't know.
Yep. So Sage and Viper out from each team. La Flame is 20 HP, doesn't have the Sage to save him this time. So let's see what happens. But then again, Faded does not yet have side control on A and is so far not making any attempt on side B either. So I'm pretty sure the commitment is to go on A.
Yeah, and they have
Pretty
left
sure they
Luna.
have some utilities to burn. Yep.
And they've left Lena Q for that pesky, what's it called? Man behind flying out
Flank
flanks.
watch.
Oh
And
my god,
that's-
Kaji just
Oh,
the
Sage
Sage there,
looking the wrong way
last
at the
second.
wrong time.
Yeah,
kinda
that's
sad
that's
to
what I
watch.
call timing.
30
It's all about the
seconds
timing. The timing. And whoa. And this gun round is not looking so favorable for Faded Wizards. The flank
Indeed.
can come, but there is no flank apparently because
Last player standing.
Oh,
Flame
Kaji
just
still
came back.
manages to
10 seconds left.
take away Youth, and he's still alive, so that's bad. Lunar Q takes away one. It's Lunar Q versus Kaji. Will Kaji be able to stop him with the classic? He won't.
My
and
God.
Lunar Q.
if
Clutches it.
if Kaji survived for 2 more seconds,
Yeah,
more seconds,
They would have had it.
they
would have had it.
the round. That collateral on the site A, outside the
Yeah.
boxes. Oh my god, that was some juicy shit.
Indeed. And I'm
Collat.
kind of sad. I'm kind of. I kind of feel bad for Pubstars because they had the whole game in the pocket since
Yeah.
the beginning. They messed it up in
It
the
was
last
it was a
2 seconds.
4v2. It was a 4v2, and it
But
was
then
classic
again-
textbook.
Yep, but then again, you have to give it to Lunar Q because Lunar Q single-handedly pulled it off for his team. And look at that, La Flame just taking away Mini Flash, dashing away, losing quite a bit of HP, but he did his job, man. He
Yeah.
got the kill.
That's
He
what you
got
need to
Sova
do.
out of the game.
That's
Yep.
what you need to do as a Jet. Get those aggressive picks. Go destroy the opponent's stats on the attack on their attack rounds. On your defense, as a Jet, you don't have much to do, but you must be aggressive. That's what you need to do as a Jet, because that can be disruptive. You can be here, be there, everywhere.
Yep.
Because
Once again,
because the Jet dash is a get away from jail free card, and that is one of the strongest thing that the Jet can use. So
yes. Mr. Barua, Abhinav Barua, welcome to the stream, my man. He says HC Verma Physics. He has very correctly
Yeah.
answered your question.
but which one is it? The classical physics, or are you talking about quantum physics? Because that shows
I
Sova
have led
Dart
this
is
discussion.
because that Sova Dart is not from this realm.
30 seconds left.
Okay, so right now Faded is coming in, and that's what's wrong with Sage, looking at the wrong directions at the wrong time. He got traded even the last time because of this.
Yep. Pubstars coming strong, had 4 members onto their team, so Banks, the Creds, the banker would be happy here.
Okay, so now 7-9 scoreline. Not very one-sided yet, but another round or two on the side of Pubstars, that's going to be a problem for Faded. But Faded still in the house. We have just a 2-round loss on their side, so that's not much. And let's see. One thing I want to point out is what Pubstars really excelled at is penetrating sites. They did it very
they did it.
easily.
They
But
bowed down.
Faded-
They basically use the bulldozer strategy. Just go in, man. Just go in.
Yep. So that's
Okay.
not working out for Faded, but right now nothing seems to be working out. But look at that headshot onto La Flame. You saw that,
Last
right?
player
Yeah,
standing. Spike
that-
down. Attacker spawn.
It's 100 refresh, 100 hertz, 1000 hertz monitor or what, man? What was that? And
Another
look at
one.
them. They're looking
And
the wrong
another
way.
one. Oh my God, he got two. He got two. That's enough. I am already impressed. That was beautiful. But then again, they lost the round. A lot of bodies fell very quickly.
Yeah, man,
And-
when I play, if a Jet dashes right into me, I panic and I just shit my pants. And this guy, calmly, head, whoop, head deleted.
Yep. True. Meet Ducky, Polar Q. Welcome to the stream, my guy. Hope you guys are enjoying. If you guys are, please like, stream, and subscribe for more, because your favorite team, if they win, they're gonna be streaming. We're gonna be streaming tomorrow as well. They're gonna see them perform again. So please do that. Best way to support the channel. It's free, and it really helps us out a lot. You know.
Seems like Faded poked into A, and it will be a fake apparently. But I guess Pugstar will hopefully they won't fall onto the trap, because when the footsteps stop and the utilities die out onto the side, you know that you need to rotate some of the players from the mid to B, because they ain't coming where we think they're coming. So
Yep.
let's see what happens. And I think they have figured it out. They have moved
Yep.
most of the players to B, kept one player on A, the Sova, who can bring in the information if it's needed to be, and the Viper's pit will be there for a certain amount of time so that it can be used as a cover.
Yep.
It is a big hit, it seems like.
Oi, what?
Spike down B.
What?
Pubstars coming in hot, and as about the wall was coming to go down.
Oh my god, you saw La Flame's
Yeah,
two
I saw that.
operator
I saw
shots,
that.
right? Holy shit, dude.
Sage
that
was
beautiful.
just caught with her pants down, basically, because
Yeah.
she was trying to put the wall out for his team. He needed the backup, which did not come, because somebody's gonna pick at some point. You have to be ready.
That's true. And right now, Pubstars is
Rolling with the
Yep,
money,
they're rolling.
with the creds, and the rounds
Yep.
onto their name.
Yep.
It will be a desperate attempt for Faded Wizards now, because it feels like they are going for a force buy here with
Yep.
decent amount of firepower with them, and they have been doused out with that Viper Molly. The plan on
Yep.
going on B has been doused, it feels like, but they will try nevertheless.
Yep. Let's see if Viper can hold them off for, the remaining members on Pubstars to close in on their position and be placed nicely in order to deny that plan that's gonna be happening on B, or is Faded planning something else?
Yeah, and the Sova, I think, spotted the two players where they were.
Yep.
And it will be very important for Faded. So they know the locations, they need to back up their team, they need to get the plan down, and the Viper ultimate phase is down.
There's one.
But
There's a
they-
trade as well.
all the Vipers are out.
Yep.
Blink of an eyelid.
What?
Spike down
Oh
B.
my
I guess that was a
God,
collateral.
dude.
That was a
Yep,
collateral.
that was a double
One
kill
enemy
with
remaining.
one shot, dude. That was impressive and super impressive to look at, man. That was impressive. That has to be clipped. I
Last
don't know how
flame
we do
is
it.
taking out all the flame from Faded
Match
Wizards.
point.
Holy shit, that was insane, my guy. That was
Yeah.
insane. I didn't expect that. What the hell just happened? Now that's the kind of play you want to pull off and close the game for yourselves. I am very confident on Pubstars right now. The fact that they might just close this. This might be the last
Again, I
round.
don't understand.
we see,
You
but then
have
again,
okay, this is the last round, and they have to finish it off with some marshals of here and there, Guardian, and then the two, I guess, Vandals and one.
yep.
Panther.
Lunar Q this time pulling out the
Bah.
judge again. And
Oh,
there's two.
the Hail Mary run is continuing for them. It's
Yep.
going good for them. Upgrade
Yep.
on the cards for Luna Q. Ultimate is back up again, and I believe Faded Wizards
Last player standing.
will manage to
Yep.
win this
Apparently, doing random things actually works sometimes.
sometimes.
Jan Meister, I hope I spelled your name correctly, my man. Welcome to the stream. Please make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoy this stream. And tune in tomorrow as well. We have more games lined up for you guys. So the spike just went down on side B.
Yeah,
With,
La Flame
uh,
will be hoping to keep that gun, keep that operator a lot of money onto
Yeah.
himself, and try to get one or two picks out, because
Yep.
upgrades for them is very nice. Keeping four players onto Wizards will be very beneficial for them, because they will be able to come out with guns blazing on the next round. And I think, oh my god, timing, no. What? Yeah, what?
Both of them goofed it up in timing, and La Flame gets him. He's gonna save the gun.
Yeah,
I'm
but
pretty
he'll be
sure,
hunted down
but-
because his location is known. He'll be pinched from all the directions. I guess Amadeus might just be able to get him.
Oh,
But Sage was there on his tail. When you get one player from the opponent team, you almost certainly get hunted down,
yep.
because that op, you need to take out the op from the opponent's hand, because the op is God.
I want to see what happens. This is match point, so still a lot of pressure
Yeah.
on Faded Wizards.
Every
and,
round
NS.
is a do or die for the Faded Wizards. They are back up against the wall, and you know what the saying is, right? When the lion is backed up against the wall, he strikes the hardest. And let's
Yep,
see if
and-
they are the lions
Or the lamb.
or the lamb.
And Lunar Q with 23 kills. That's a lot of double digits, and with value, you know. And this time, once again, Team Faded Wizards trying to commit to site A instead of setting up something in the mid as well. Nobody's watching their flank.
They wanted
either,
to brute
but-
force into the site A because
Yeah,
they know that it's working. If it worked for Pubstars, it should work for them. And
It would work
a
for them, yeah.
beautiful flash to get into the site. But this
There's
timing
one.
might just be all. And he managed to get one player, La Flame. He could have got the other, but it's a 4v2 and it's not looking good for the Pubstars. But
Spike planted.
Faded Wizards coming out strong.
yeah. And I want to
Every
see if they
round.
can still hold on to this, because apparently they should be able to, because they've got 4 members and that's a lot of support that you have. You have your backs covered.
And he can see the
Youngst-
leg. But
Yep.
he does not want to because he needs the head
Yep.
and not the leg.
And
he gets the head.
That's the reward for the patience
please,
he had in
yeah,
there.
That I want to record this. I needed
Yeah.
this
Last
as a
player
bloopers
standing.
because it was so funny, man.
Yep.
Young Stew is trying, but he will just back off. Yeah, that's a smart call.
Smart call, yep. Because he's low on the crit, so he would want to keep that gun on him. But that was nice to be taking out, Youth. He saw his leg, but yet he waited for the right opportunity to pop that, and it was
Yeah.
just beautiful to
Discipline.
look at.
Certain discipline.
Indeed.
If
But right about
if
now-
it was me, I would have shot the leg 4 times and then get headshot at the next, and I would have done 140 damage, and then I would have sprayed minus 140. That's it.
Yep. But right about now, Pugstars needs to understand that even though they are on match point, they can also be pushed back into the corner if it leads to a overtime, because
Yeah.
9-12, not that much of a gap, and so far, right now Faded has the momentum on their side.
Yeah. But one slip up can douse your flame, and
Yep.
La Flame got doused
Yeah.
pretty soon.
Pretty early in the match, and that's not something you want to do. Like right off the bat, you don't want to get traded out.
Yeah,
let's
and he
see,
invested
but-
a lot of money. He had the operator on him. He wanted to be aggressive, but seems like he just went way too aggressive there, and he
Yep.
got shut down.
Yep. But there's the res that's going to save him, but there's the Sova ultimate incoming and takes away La Flame once again. There's the wall. Let's see if Sanch does not have a wall. Viper gets taken out as well. Got G is off the map as well. It's a 2v5, not looking good for Pugstars. I mean, if Faded can pull this off, I would be very, very impressed, because they came in from like a landslide to a victory. That would be insane.
From 7-5 to certain number, and then 12 to.
Will it happen?
12-7.
So close,
back.
but that shock dart lineup was nicely done, and that's going to seal the deal for Pugstars, and Faded once again take another win for themselves, and this is gonna push back
Yeah,
Pugstars,
I
because
feel like
Pugstars
the ult was wasted on La Flame because
yep,
he got downed again with the Hunter Spree. But then again, you had to throw a Hail Mary down the line wherever, because you were at that gun round. You needed manpower more than anything.
yep.
So,
And considering it was match point, so
yeah, considering they need just one man, just 1 point, just one round, just one round. They have done so well throughout the match. 12 rounds are already secured. Just the one.
Yep.
So close yet so far.
yep. This time around, however, La Flame once again pushing out, but he has nothing to lose. He pulled out his blades, went for it, gets gunned down, and that's it. 3v5 already. This round is also pretty sure set in stone for Team Faded Wizards.
I don't want to be too early to state some things, but I think I will keep it to myself, because
Spike planted.
it's all about the mentality. It's all about that calmness in your game, the things that you communicate with your team. Then you need somebody to calm things down when tides
Yeah.
are turbulent, and it feels like Pugstars feel the heat, and they need somebody to calm things down. I think they would be better off if they take a timeout right about now. But let's see, it's them. It's not
Yep.
me playing them, and they want to roll about it. They don't want to hold off, because after this, it's overtime, man. It's overtime.
Yep. I'm expecting Pubstars to
Faded
be
Wizards,
more...
man. I have 100 credits to them.
Yep. This time around, I'm expecting Pugstars to not throw the last few rounds. They managed to throw them all out the window for some reason. I don't know why they did it purposely or not on purpose. I don't get it. But Faded is riding a very good momentum right now, and I hope they keep it up because they're just one round away from sending this whole match into an overtime, and that's going to reset everything and put the food right at the middle of the table, up for grabs.
Yeah, the Viper's ult is down on A, so A will be out of the question for just about now. But G has not been revealed. That is a very nice thing for him. He will manage to get away from that tough spot. And he's just utility cycling for both the teams. They're going to test each other, see what's going where, get the first kill. The first blood here will be very important now.
Yep.
To shift the tide tremendously in favor of the other.
Yep. And I like the fact that one member from Team Pugstars still in the middle, committing to site A. That's Viper. And then Faded. Lunar Q is still on the mid, watching that flank. He might just catch off Flame because he is in the tunnel. And Lunar Q is watching that exit. He might just catch him off, and that's going to set up the momentum for the entire round because everybody is holding their finger on the trigger. 20 seconds for them to put the spike down, and this is, remember, this is still match point.
Time will be crucial right now. I think, yeah, they were waiting for that Sova reveal. I think this will be the window. Yeah, and it is a B hit. So now Q will get...
Yeah, but Flame is going up from behind, and I'm pretty sure Faded is not ready for somebody coming up from behind. But then again, he lives. Lunar Q lives and takes away Flame, and that's it. 2v2. Call your shots, man.
It's all down to the wire. The 2v2, less health. Oh my god, and 2v1, less health. But Lunar Q with the 2 kills after getting into the site was crucial. It's overtime, my man. Damn, Faded Wizards, I think from 5 rounds, they've managed to get back.
Yep.
5 rounds.
And
I think from 7 rounds they went 7. Yes, from 7. They were down 12-7. They were down 7-5. And then they managed to come back up to 12-12. Tremendous stuff. I think it will be a long haul. Whoever has the mentality, whoever has the strongest nerves, the ice veins, they're gonna win. It's not about the skills anymore. It's not about the strats. It's just about carrying the momentum, carrying the psyche in your head. That will be key.
And I think the fact that Youngstu missed his shot on the Viper, and Flame also goofed his shots on Lunar Q. And Lunar Q, mind you, even on that slither of an HP, did not miss his shots.
Yeah, and that's the power of the operator. If he had the Vandal, I don't think that's a win. But the operator can do magic. Operator wins you games.
Yep. And now Faded Wizards going back to defense with, Lunar Q taking the first kill onto Flame. Now Flame is getting shut down in the second half of the game. I have to put that out. And that's it. Lunar Q with the double takes away Lukomu as well. It's 3v5. Not looking good for Pubstars right now.
It's a lot of chaos. Young Stu trying his best, sitting in a top, very tricky corner. Whoever wants to push, he will get free kills. 2 kills for his name.
That's one.
Cut G has a lot of work cut down for him.
To do.
A lot of work to do. He has to manage. The wall is up.
That's one.
Okay.
Oh, this is nerve-wracking.
No, my man. Play with your food. Play with your food, man. But then again, he is the one playing. I'm not the one playing.
Yeah, I think he got a bit itchy.
Excited
for
the
2.
adrenaline rush.
Yeah, he got the 2 kills. He got just that little bit of confidence that he needed. He thought he would be getting the 3rd one as well. But then that's what cost him that round. And right about now, even though I think Pubstars had the lead the whole game, right now Faded has put them back into the corner and Faded has the lead.
Yeah, when he shot through the Viper's wall onto the Viper who was diffusing it, that was it. I thought he had it. He had it with him, but just the aggressiveness, little bit of aggressiveness
Yep.
got the better of him.
Yep. And right now, you have to acknowledge that Lunar Q has 31 kills. That
Yeah.
guy is simply
He's consistent.
killing the game right now.
Yeah. He was consistent in his own half. He's
Spike
consistent
down,
in
attacker spawn.
the attack too.
Yep.
And look at him. La Flame, right about now, showing his fire within him.
Yep.
The first kill, not getting aggressive, not getting. I think La Flame was trying to do a lot. He was trying to
Yep.
carry the team with very much aggressive plays. Too much, I would say. You do it once, twice, certain times, here and
But
there.
it doesn't work
because-
out every time, right? So
Yeah, it's not gonna work every time, man. It's not gonna work. Young Stew is in a very tight position. If he does not, if he gets spotted out, he's dead. If he gets spotted out, he's dead. It's. He's
So
backing
they
out.
know mini flash was coming. He gets chance, but Lukomo gets the trade. So that's a 3v4 now. Faded does is in a sort of a disadvantage, but they do, and they're going for B right now. But they do. I don't think they
I
expect.
think they will meet the
anyone to-
entire team there, except
Yep, that's it.
for the Viper there, who is the anchor on.
Standing.
Wow.
And I think it's all over.
Spike down.
Wow, that was a beautiful way to seal the round off. And
Yeah, it
this
was
is
almost an
nailed by
enemy
the-
battle there.
Yeah, indeed.
Switching
And
sides.
you
Overtime.
saw La Flame didn't care. He just went in. He dashed forward
That's
with
the
those
thing.
blades.
You distract the guy with your speed, man. That's the thing. You get spooked when a jet is dashing right at you. No, every time if a jet dashes right at you, you are spooked. My God, what the hell is happening here?
Yep. And the crosshair reset, dude. That messes you up.
Yeah. Got precision because Valorant has said themselves. It is a precise gunplay. Nice gunplay, bro.
Yep. Anyway, to everybody who's watching, since we are nearing the end, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure you subscribe and like the stream. Helps us out a lot. It's free and the best way to support the channel. And make sure you tune in tomorrow because we have more games lined up for you. And just as I say that, La Flame with the opening kill on the stage. Now that's a heavy kill. He's gonna get. He went for the second one, dashed away. Is in a good position to save. The spike will go down. There's nobody coming in from behind. So
Pubstars getting
is
alive.
set for victory.
Pubstars
victory.
getting alive. It seems like every time La Flame gets the first pick, it gives them a +10 confidence
Boost.
level
Yeah.
boost to the team. It feels like that.
I am happy that Chance is watching his back because Reyna is about to come in right now and he gets the kill, denies Youth from cutting them up from behind. And it's a 3v2 right now. Pubstars with the advantage, just as I said, that get cut down.
Okay, 2v1 now, and I think it's time for lineups.
One enemy remaining.
What?
Okay,
Oh my lord. That was too much to look
too
at.
much.
Switching sides.
Okay, okay.
That was kind of unexpected.
Anticlimactic a bit.
Yep.
I
Indeed.
thought there was a lineup, but I didn't realize that he was inside the pit. Not exactly the pit, the smoke. He was there. He
Yeah.
was just there. He was there. I don't get it.
Yep.
But then again, he managed to pull it off, and Pubstars is on top of it now. And I
Yep.
think the 2 rounds that they won consecutively on the attack, on the defense, will give them a very
This is almost like a cat and mouse game where each of them are trying to pull the food towards their side of the table, and every time it's the other team is like nope.
it's a tug of war.
Yeah.
And that's what good games, great games are made of.
Yep. I mean, if Faded can pull this off, this round for themselves, if they win, this is gonna go for an overtime match point game. So that's going to be the longest so far. Deus with the opening kill takes away Sova. That's bad. Youth gets the second, takes away Flame. It's a 3v5, dude. I am sweating.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long one. I have a feeling that it's gonna be a long one. Nobody wants to give up. Nobody wants to give up. It'll be a reset on the overtime. Be the 3rd overtime.
Yep. And a lot of work for Reyna and Sage. Kaji still holding his position on side A, but Chance getting that beautiful headshot onto Youth. but he cannot overextend. He's alone. He knows there's more than
Spike
one
planted.
setting up there. Spike goes down. Let's see if they can
He's waiting
perform
for
this
the
retake.
backup to come. He's just waiting for the overextension or and the backup. And Luna Q just might give him
Last
the
player
opportunity for
standing.
2v2. But Kutji has been cut down into
Yep.
pieces. It's all out to chance here.
And
And
he's
there's
up
no point
against
saving.
Lunar Q. So,
It's just do or die. Do or die.
and that's it. Lunar Q with the final kill, and that's it. Overtime match point, gents.
Switching sides. Overtime.
It's a reset for the
Yep.
Luna Q here, my man, is doing a fantastic job.
I think he's about
has-
to hit 40K.
Yeah, I think he has managed to pull off 4 clutches, I believe, and 2 of them were
Manages to.
outrageous.
Yep. But then again, right now we have Team Pugstars on attack, and you know Pugstars is good on attack. They have exceptional ways of, I don't know, taking side control very early in the game, and just as I say that, cuts down mini flash. He's gone, and look at that. La Flame barging in from the mid. Let's see if he can get some kills on to him. He knows where Lunar Q is.
Yeah, both the duelists are on to the hunt here, and Lost is here to back them up. And he managed to find one.
Okay,
Okay,
a
it's a
lot
bit
of
of a
trades
haywire.
happening. Oh my god, that's a 2v1 right now with Deus.
Enemy remaining.
Manages, that's just on La Flame completely. I don't even blame Deus for that, because that's entirely on La Flame. Him just goofing around in that corner of the door and gets
Now
shot
he
down.
managed to kill both
Switching
Lost
sides.
and Lunar Q.
Match point.
I believe because Lost managed to kill Kutji, and then he saw the La Flame coming on top of the entry point, the spawn area of defense, and he
Careful.
took both of them down, and they have the lead now. They have the match point here onto themselves, Pubstars. Let's see
Yep.
if it goes to another reset. If oh my god, man, I feel so bad for Faded Wizards because they managed to come back to top.
Yeah, the
then
comeback
fall back,
was insane.
and then fall down at the very last hurdle. It feels so sad.
Yeah. 14 rounds in, and if you lose, come on. That has to be heartbreaking.
And they almost had it with the momentum. They even
Yep.
had the first round overtime.
Yep. Everyone being extra cautious right now. Yep. I think Team Pugstars kind of lost the read on Team Faded Wizards because they were about to fall back to be expecting Team Faded to be on side B, right?
Yeah.
That didn't happen. They're still waiting, holding their angles on side A, and Faded is also bidding their time, but they have less than a minute left right now. The setup isn't there. They don't have side control. They have to put the spike down, and there's a lot of tasks to do, and the timer is running out. So I don't know what the game plan is right here.
It's a hit.
Yep.
That
There's a
Soba dart
trade.
was amazing
down
because
A.
it gives you the information. They're waiting for the Soba darts. They're waiting for the information to come about.
30
Plant, but the
seconds.
plant is not down, I believe. And the plant will go down now. And it will be a retake 4v4. It will be a tough thing to chew
Tough one.
for both the teams.
Lunar Q gets chance, so that's a 4v3 right now. Mini Flash gets 2. That's a 4v3 right now. 2v2 now. This is a very nail-biting position. I don't know what to say, man. I have no
One
clue who's gonna
enemy
pull it off.
remaining.
That's it. Will Lukomu be able to do this single-handedly?
The 2v1, they will.
One enemy remaining.
And he knows that he's very low. And he gets the. I think it's done or not. It will be very, 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 very close.
It's done.
I feel it's done.
It's done. I don't know how he did it, but Lukomu just sealed the deal
Oh
against
my
2 of them,
God.
and that was insane, man. He got the timing.
Timing, yeah. Timing.
The
He
timing.
just got it right. He almost saw to his left if anybody was there, but both of them were on the right, and
Indeed.
he just managed to pull it off. And Luna Kuma, man, he did his best.
Yep.
Average combat score of
Single-handedly
340.
carrying.
That's hella impressive.
Yeah.
Five-
37 kills, 37 kills, 19. That's insane. 37. That's hella impressive.
Hella impressive, yes. And I must add, because his team was backing him up too. Look at
Yep.
wasting my 24 kills, 17, 16, 14. It was back and forth. It was back and forth. It is worthy of a
Indeed.
16-14 game. And
Yep.
La Flame, my man, got 9 first bloods.
First
Every
bloods.
time he got the first bloods, I believe they won. I believe they
Almost,
won. So,
yes.
1 or 2
I think.
rounds they lost. I think La Flame needs to douse a little bit of his aggression, and I think
Yep.
they can go a lot further. Because as a Jet and as a Reina, for Kajji I'm speaking, you
Yep.
have a get away from jail free card, so use them wisely. You can do a lot of chaos. You can do a lot of chaos in bomb site A, and for bomb site B, you have your Vipers and your Sages to just rotate, do whatever they want, and it's so good. It was a very nice match.
Indeed.
I told you, Icebox is one of my favorite maps because you can see a lot of things happening, a lot of chaos, a lot of strats that is being deployed, because you can use the mid. I've not seen teams here use the mid. They only kept an eye on mid, so that there is no shenanigans, no flanks coming in from the mid or from the bomb side A or B, respectively, or which they are trying to hit. It is a good map, according to me,
Yep.
in
Yeah.
a high
I
standard,
agree.
high pro games, and this was one of those. It was very
Yep.
good one.
Indeed. So, congratulations to both teams for putting up such a great match today. Fairy Wizards and Pugstars. Big shout out to both these teams. But congratulations on Pugstars on the victory. I mean, that was a drawn out one, and they managed to pull it off somehow. And they are moving forward. They're going to be facing NS Esports in the next bracket, but that's going to happen later. Tomorrow we have a new set of games set up for you. It's going to be between a team OnlyFans and Pangang, and there's 2 more teams, Loki versus Fish and Chips. I like Fish and Chips. So let's see what happens tomorrow. So make sure you guys tune in same time tomorrow, and we'll have these matches lined up for you. And with that, let's just close this up. Signing off.
Yeah, signing off. Thank
Good
you so
night.
much.
I have to.